Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back and happy Wednesday. Happy Real Housewives of Salt Lake City new episode day. Now, since we're talking about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, it looks like in tonight's episode, there is a husband who is coming clean about creating a fake account to troll one of the cast members. Now, not only that, but we have some Jen Shah reunion stuff to talk about. So there's a lot to go off of. But before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we remember Angie Harrington from last season on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and it was very brief. She had the charity event. I believe they had $1 million donation. And then, of course, there was the caterer situation. She was friends with Lisa Barlow, but then something happened. It just became like a whole issue. Now, I'm wondering going into this new season if they're scrambling, because I was shocked that they brought Angie Harrington back. Now, I know that they know that everything is kind of up in the air. At the time when they did the casting for Jen Shah, they didn't know how the trial was going to go. And we know that at this point, Jen has changed her plea, so she's just waiting for her sentencing. So I think that they were trying to add in some new players to keep the storylines rolling in case Jen was not going to be there. Only because there's a dynamic group of women right now: Meredith, Lisa, Whitney, Heather, Jen. But then we had Mary Cosby, and Mary Cosby decided to, well, she was like, I'm out, peace, which was kind of unfortunate because Mary Cosby added a lot to the show. Now, getting back to it really quick, on this season, there's a lot of drama surrounding Lisa Barlow and her business, Vida Tequila. So the women are claiming that her business isn't making as much money or as profitable as she's saying. Some of the women, not all of them. And they're saying that she continued to need investment into her company, so she was performing sort of sexual behaviors or sexual whatever. It's not behaviors, but acts. It's so I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Not all of them insinuated that. Some of them did. Lisa Barlow's been nothing but nice to me, and I know that that doesn't mean anything for this situation. I feel like she's a very happily married woman. I wouldn't want to assume that, and I don't know her well enough to say that. But getting back to it, in tonight's episode on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Angie Harrington's husband, Chris, is admitting that he created a fake Instagram account to troll Lisa Barlow. In a very immature moment, and he said, as a 52-year-old man, please judge me later, but I created a fake account. This is what he's telling Meredith and Seth. This looks so bad. The revelation comes as the Harringtons and the Marks discuss their ongoing tensions with Lisa Barlow over dinner. Angie, again, officially joined the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City as a friend of the cast this year, notably fell out with Lisa Barlow during season 2 over the accusations that, well, she sabotaged their LGBTQIA plus charity event. Barlow, who had been friends with Angie for years, has denied the claim. And now at this point, if you're watching the show, she wants nothing to do with Angie Harrington. She's like, please go on, do your thing. I don't want to be around you. This season, the women are feuding again after Whitney Rose alleged that Angie took part in spreading rumors that Lisa Barlow performed sexual favors in exchange for Utah Jazz basketball tickets, a business loan, and prominent placement for her Vida Tequila brand. These are really harsh allegations. I know the cast is divided, but for basketball tickets, you could have paid for basketball tickets. Like, is anyone buying this? Angie has denied perpetuating any such gossip, while Lisa Barlow has strongly and consistently asserted that the hearsay is false. I'm very willing to see what she says about all of the lies that I've said, but I've never said that she's done sexual favors for a loan or jazz tickets. I'm frustrated I got dragged into this. Now, however, Angie was quick to point out that she and Whitney Rose have discussed other rumors about Lisa Barlow in private. I think we interpret things a little bit differently, and maybe there was a comment of like, oh, that person invested in Vida, but there was not the sexual favor situation. Angie said, I wouldn't say that. Now, this is where Chris, her husband, Angie's husband, is also recalling a moment where he ran into Lisa's husband, Jack Barlow, and it wasn't a good one. The last time we've seen John, did I say Jack? I'm thinking of her son, John Barlow, was at the Jazz game. When I walk up, he's just sitting there and he goes, "Get the away from me." And I'm like, "John, are you serious?" And he was like, "Yeah." He said, "I don't know what happened." That's so out of character. I'm at a loss for words. And that's what the mark said. And Meredith said, "It's shocking. It doesn't sound like him at all." Angie then is talking about how like they don't know how they got to this place and they feel like they're sort of bonding about being in this like kind of shitty situation with Lisa Barlow. But of course, if Lisa feels like all of these accusations are coming out and they're not true and that people are trying to spread them in order to come on the show, she's not going to take too kindly to this. Chris got really frustrated because he felt like I was being attacked in the media. And then that's when Chris chimed in and said, a lot of it I felt like was coming from Lisa Barlow. We know in the past, other housewives have made fake accounts to troll other people. We know this, right? So I wouldn't be shocked. And now the fact that we have a new cast member, a friend of, whose husband is admitting to creating a fake account to troll another cast member, that's kind of shocking to me. First of all, it's shocking that you would even do it. But second of all, it's even more shocking that you would admit this on national television. I think the only damper was with Lisa. Angie told Meredith, recounting her attempt to smooth things over with Lisa during the group ski excursion. She wants nothing to do with me. I'm not shocked right now about that, Angie. Now, speaking of Jen and this reunion drama, we've heard it all over the media, wondering if Jen Shah will be invited to the reunion. I wanted to ask you guys about this. I'll reserve my opinions, but more so open up the conversation. For Jen, if they're putting her on the entire season, right? They're putting her on the show for the entire season. They're promoting her. She's in the previews for the episodes. She's also right front and center on promotional anything. Why would you not have her at the reunion? Like, I don't know, does that make sense? But then we heard Andy wants to do a one-on-one. That was also, I believe, somewhere on page 6 or Reality Blurb Radar Online. And sort of like what happened with Teresa, wants to do a one-on-one separately. But if Jen has issues with some of the other cast members, you would think that you would want them to all be in the same room to be able to hash that out. Because it was so awkward when Mary Cosby wasn't at the reunion. And I felt like we were missing a big piece of the puzzle because they couldn't really talk about Mary, and Mary wasn't there to defend herself. So I want to hear what your thoughts are about all of this, about a new cast member, friend of, who's not so new, but kind of new, and her husband making a fake account to troll Lisa Barlow, and then also this reunion rumor drama. Where do you stand? And will you be watching tonight? Because we'll be back tomorrow to cover it. I have the questions to which I need the answers. So guys, go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And there's a new episode of Hot Messy Podcast that dropped yesterday. So make sure to go to the description of this video, click on the link, and let us know what you think. I love you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.